Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Newbie Anime What Ifs, but for short you can call me Noob. Now today I won't be, this isn't part 2 of What If Naruto Kept the School Ceiling, as you can tell by the title. I will finish that series, trust me I will. Well, I'll finish season 1 at the very least, but, I kinda wanna do my channel for like how, for the people that don't like the, Scroll of Ceiling What If, they can watch this instead. And this is What If Naruto was a rogue puppet master. Now, what I mean by this is, what if Naruto was a puppet master but went rogue? Okay, so he's not going to become Hokage and all that stuff. Now, this series will get pretty dark and pretty morbid. So he kind of takes Sasori's while a bit. Like, as you see on the screen, I'm playing as Sasori, so yeah, Naruto, he goes on Sasori's route. Does he join the Akatsuki? I'm not sure yet, but this series is pretty interesting, and I like it over the School of Ceiling just because of how different I made it when compared to the other one. If you hear any background noise, that's either my family, my mic acting weird, or something else. Sorry about that. Also, my stuttering and the way my voice sounds in general, and the fact that it's not that deep. Sorry about that as well. But enough rambling. Time to get on. Time to get on with it. What if Naruto was a rogue puppet master? Chapter 1: The Beginning Tour. This story starts off with a 4-year-old Naruto walking around the Leaf Village. He doesn't have an enthusiastic, easygoing, and knucklehead attitude. Instead, he's just quiet and keeps to himself. He gets harassed daily, and even when he's at home, he gets bricks thrown out his windows. He tells Hiruzen the third Hokage this, and he always says that he will do something about it, but these are always empty promises. Naruto has quickly learned to accept this as his life forever, but one day, while he was walking through the objects being thrown at him, he sees that someone threw a small puppet at him. He notices and takes a liking to it. He picks it up and runs away to home for the first time, since he usually walks home. He gets home and tries to fix it with the things he's gathered over the months. He finds interesting things thrown at him every 2 weeks or so, and he decides to keep them. With the things he has, he eventually fixes it and names it Storm, because he fixed it while there was a storm going on, and he's 4-year-olds aren't really that creative when it comes to names, and I'm not really that creative at all, and Storm 4 was the closest thing next to me, and yeah, anyway. Naruto, he likes Storm and brings it with him everywhere. As he keeps playing with it, he realizes that this is the most fun he's ever had in his life. Since Storm brings him so much joy, Naruto names Storm his very first friend. Naruto wants to make more friends, so he makes more and more puppets. By the time Naruto is 8, Naruto has a collection of 100 puppet friends. His favorite 5 being Kain, Woso, Uldi, Vion, and Storm, of course. Each of them have their own abilities. Kain has the most defense, and it can turn into a shield or a big dome/barrier wall, and is the biggest puppet Naruto has. Woso has poison attacks like Poison Senbon, Kunai, Spikes, and a Poison Spike shield, as well as poison punches and kicks. He can decide if he wants the poison to be active and if he wants it to be at the strongest form. Uldi is the fastest puppet he has and can turn into a sword or boots he can use to run faster. Vion is the most physically strongest puppet he has and can turn into an armed gauntlet. And Storm is the most powerful puppet he has. It can use lightning style, it can let out smoke bombs, and can do everything else that the other 4 puppets could do. It could also let Naruto inside of it like a full body suit of armor. Yes, Naruto made all these puppets as an 8-year-old. I know, overpowered. Anyway, Naruto also learned two other types of jutsu that will come in handy later. He learned a ceiling jutsu that can seal people and objects into scrolls called Ceiling Scroll Jutsu, as well as the hand sense for the reanimation jutsu. He learned these jutsu by watching an anbu pair that were talking about these 2 jutsu. He saw them use the hand sense for the reanimation jutsu, but they didn't have enough taco to actually activate it. And the other Anbu used the sealing scroll jutsu. Naruto killed the two of them silently and practiced both jutsu and could only do the sealing scroll jutsu. He knew he did the right hand seals for the reanimation jutsu, but he didn't have the right taco. No one ever knew that he was responsible for the death of Hiruzen Sarutobi's son and daughter-in-law. Yes, Hiruzen had his son and his wife as his personal elite Anbu guards, and 8-year-old Naruto killed them with ease. And this is actually canon, like in the actual story. Hiruzen's son, Konohamaru's dad, and Konohamaru's mom were Hiruzen's elite Anbu bodyguards. And Naruto just killed them as an 8-year-old with no difficulty. By the time Naruto is 12, he has the ability of Kankuro during the tuning exams in canon. He comes top of the class, only second to Shikamaru, and Mizuki still tried to pull the Scroll of Sealing trick on Naruto, but he just kills Mizuki in 2 seconds at most. The next day, Naruto got put on Team 7 with Sasuke and Sakura. Kakashi then brings them to the rooftop and does introductions. They are all the same until it's Naruto's turn. Hi, my name is Naruto Uzumaki. I like ramen, puppets, and creating new puppets, and I dislike people, like the introvert he is. My dream is to become the best puppet user in the entire world, and to defeat Sasuke of the Red Sand in a duel. Sasuke and Sakura are like, who the hell? While Kakashi is surprised that someone Naruto's age even knows about Sasuke, no one wants to beat him. Anyway, after this, Kakashi proceeds to tell them about the bell test. Yeah, sorry about that. That was just like someone going inside the bathroom. Anyway, yeah, Kakashi proceeds to tell them about the bell test early so they can prepare. The next day, they begin the test. Chapter 2, The Puppets Test. Test. When the test starts, Naruto charges at Kakashi. Kakashi is countering his attacks with surprising difficulty. He felt Naruto's punches as if they were made out of hard wood. Naruto backs away and throws poisonous kunais and senbon, as well as some explosive bombs. Kakashi is deflecting against all of them, but then he deflects and explodes a tagged kunai. As he did this, he thinks to himself, when I said try to kill me, I didn't think they'd take it that seriously. As he was thinking this, a chain reaction of explosives came right at him because he deflected an explosive kunai, which exploded. And then Naruto says, lightning style, charging light bullet. Naruto charges his whole body at Kakashi with the speed of a bullet enhanced by a lightning bolt. Kakashi only barely dodges, but even then he gets grazed. But when he gets grazed, Naruto pulls towards Kakashi as if he were a magnet, and just hugs and squeezes him. And then 3 extra pairs of arms go out to squeeze him too. Kakashi couldn't substitute because it was sucking his chakra at a rapid speed. A burst from afar became a small boy crouching down. Storm was revealed to be the one squeezing Kakashi, and it forms lightning chakra into arms and grabs the bells. It then lets go and Naruto says, I win. Kakashi is shocked, pun very much intended, that a mere academy student could almost kill him if they really tried. Kakashi says that they pass, and he then leaves to report it to Hiruzen. Sasuke is pissed that Naruto did everything, and Sakura was surprised and intrigued on how he could do that. She tries to ask him, but he just ignores her. After a week of D-rank missions, they get a C-rank escort mission without even asking since Hiruzen has heard of Naruto's capabilities. And Team 7 along with Tazuna leave for the Land of Waves. And that is the end of Chapter 2. To be honest, I thought this was going to be longer because both of these chapters were longer than the chapters in the Scroll of Sealing order, but I guess I just read really fast. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. If you hear us totally fussing, sorry. That's someone using the bathroom. And I hope you enjoyed this what if and my content in general. it's really fun making these what ifs, especially this one, since it's a interesting take that I haven't seen anyone really do. Well, I've seen people do something like this, but not. I've seen people do what if Naruto went rogue and was a puppet master, but not to the extent of how I'm going to do it. So yeah, and if you're wondering, since Naruto hasn't gone rogue yet, he will. He's going to go rogue relatively soon, but that's all I'm going to say for now. And yeah, that's about it. I'm going to stop rambling. If you made it this far into the video, thank you. Please subscribe or like. You don't have to do that. Just watching the video this far makes me grateful. And yeah, that's it. Hope anyone watching this has a good day. Bye.